Last night, I made the most incredible lobster and corn chowder. Of course, I made my own homemade lobster stock. I just partially cooked some lobster tails. Then I found a bag of these frozen lobster claws. I just threw those into the water to kind of warm through. Everything went into an ice bath. Once they were cool enough to touch, I removed the lobster tail meat, cut that into chunks, removed the meat from the claws. Then to finish the stock, I added some white wine to the water along with all of those lobster shells, onion, celery, a little salt, fresh parsley, some bay leaves, black peppercorns, and some seafood seasoning. This will simmer for about 45 minutes. Then I'll strain everything and you're left with this gorgeous homemade lobster stock. To start the chowder, I crisped up some diced bacon, removed most of the fat and a little bit of the bacon for garnish, added in minced celery and onions, tiny diced potatoes, seasoned those with salt and pepper. Once everything was coated in the bacon fat, I sprinkled in some flour, cooked off the raw flour taste for a few minutes, poured in that lobster stock, added some fresh thyme and bay leaves. This cooked for about 10 minutes, just enough to soften the potatoes a little, added in my heavy cream, removed the bay leaves and the woody pieces of the thyme, added in frozen corn, you could use fresh, a little fresh parsley, and then all of that lobster meat. I just made sure that was warmed through and then ladled this into a bowl, and I garnished with even more lobster, some homemade croutons, a little bit of that reserved crisp bacon, fresh parsley, lots of cracked black pepper. I mean, doesn't that look incredible? You gotta try this recipe.